Only by looking at the past can you understand today's climate. It's fairly obvious. If you know the temperature the sea used to be, you can work out how much it's warmed up.
Sorry, Chief, thank you, sir. You're clear to proceed, sir.
For hundreds of years, sailors have been taking the sea temperature to help them navigate. It was all quite basic.
So it's 1863. Here I am, a ship's hand. Here we go. Bring it up now. It's not light.
They wrote the temperature in their logbooks, and now scientists are comparing those old temperatures to today to see how much they've changed.
Well, obviously the sea is 70% of the Earth's surface, so knowing what the temperature of the ocean is really important for us to understand how global temperature is changing.
Getting hold of the old weather readings is harder than it sounds, though.
And it's dull, cloudy weather, and they passed 2 bergs.
This is the Scott Polar Research Institute in Cambridge, and these are the logbook hunters. Sally and Clive Wilkinson have spent years scouring the globe, photographing sailing logs and putting them online. They're part of a project looking for volunteers from the public, willing to log on and help transcribe every snippet of information.
Trimming coal and also theodolite instruction.
And it's not always easy.
That looks like petrol. And
Something
gigantic petrol.
I would estimate there could be as many as 1 million ship's logs and related documents in the world. We've only just begun.
After it's been checked several times, the information will be made available for scientists around the world to use. Some of those scientists have already spent years making the old data more accurate. Adjusting for different bucket types, for example. The wooden buckets kept the water a bit warmer than the canvas ones. And then there's the human factor.
You can see how there's lots of room for error, really. The amount of time you put the bucket in, how long before you pull it out, how quickly you pull it out, how you take the temperature reading.
So we now have millions and millions of these observations, and we're trying to understand exactly what effects all these variations have on the data so that we can get to the underlying true temperature changes in the ocean.
So generations on, the temperatures taken by old sailors and their buckets are helping to shape global decisions on climate change. Richard Westcott, BBC News.